Five, four, three, two, one.
Good morning, people, or good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Mick Ruby with the Saturday morning brew. Whatever you're drinking, raise your glass because we got to talk about Manchester United transfer window today. And somebody's ringing at the door, and I cannot open because I'm totally alone. And I had 3 hours of sleep because this is the mad window with 7 days left of the transfer window, and I can see that a lot of you has been lining up. So my dog is barking. Somebody rang at the door. I cannot open, so if you just have to excuse me, let it bark, let it ring. If it's important, it will open. But anyway, we are playing a game today, guys. We are playing Nottingham Forest. And I would just say that pay attention to the team selection today, people. You know, I've been told by very credible sources that the game is not over for Scott McTominay and Harry Maguire. 100%, 100%. You know, it's always been a game of leverage between Harry Maguire and his agent and the club, and we will see what the resolution will be. But I've been told also that, you know, these two players are on the surplus requirement list to get rid of this season. So let us see what will happen. It will be a very dramatic 7 days left to go. And, you know, that's why I'm so tired, because I work as an intermediate on the market as well. And transfers never sleep. So let me know how you're doing. Can you hear me? Give me a 1 if you can hear me. Give me a 2 if you want to buy me a coffee, because let's dive right into the stories here. And we're going to talk about Sofyan Amrabat because, you know, here on this channel, we were the first one to start reporting about Sofyan Amrabat, the deal structure and what's been going on. And now we have some breaking news coming out direct from exclusive from Alfredo Pedulla, which I'll be messaging this morning with as well. So I'm going to cover that as well, people. Bear with me if you find it dark. I had a little bit of a technical issues this morning, and some lights went off. Some neighbors are coming. Jehovah's Witnesses are ringing on the doorbell. I can see them. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, how you all doing? How you all doing? Let's go to the chat room and see the VR room. How you all doing? I can see you guys. I can see you. The chat is working. It's loading up. I can see you. You see, I invested in the new studio. If you see the layout, you can see yourself. The VR room. Big up. Good morning to you. Who's in the house? Fatty's in the house. Carlos, he's moving fast. Yale, Stephanie, Bry. Director me. This club is a sick joke. I can see you, Fatty. Bry. Daniel Fletcher's here. Good morning. How you doing? Let me know. Drop me a 1 if you are doing fine. Teddy is saying yes. Number 1. Number 2, how are you feeling in the first place? Are we gonna slap some Nottingham Forest? You know, sometimes we say, you know, you gotta cut the trees to see through the forest or something like that. Christopher is saying 1. Lucifer Morningstar, good morning, everyone. Are you drinking coffee? Let me know what you are drinking. I am having an espresso as per usual. You can see me, you can hear me. I can see that Deco50 is also here. Good morning, all. Good morning to you, Deco, as well. Let me see if this is working. You guys can see this perfectly. You can see the number of subscribers on the screen. It's a totally new layout. You have support me as well. Buy me a coffee notification. Everything is going to plan. We are 16,473 subscribers, and about how many people are watching right now? Well, listen, Man Lutata is here as well. Jamie Wayne, yep. I see you. Stephanie Griffith, just watched Ten Hag's presser from yesterday. I think there are some running done this afternoon. Come on, United. Come on, that's what we're here for, Stephanie. Big up to you, Bilal Hussein. Hi, community. Good morning to you, Bilal Hussein. V Cobra is ready to strike with his venom. Good morning, everyone. Let me know where you are chatting from. Lee Parker is also. Manchester United will trigger James Garner's 15 million buyback clause following Mason Mount's injury. Don't believe whatever Samuel Lockhurst is saying. They are just talking full of gobshite. Sorry, I'm tired with them. I'm tired because it's been just one crazy week. We all feel it. Everything from Mason Mount to, you know, the transfers with the injuries and all that stuff. What a joke. Absolutely. I agree with you, what you're saying, Lee Parker. Listen, I wasn't planning to do this stream today. As I said, like, you know, I've been kind of having a little bit of a sleep. So let me have a sip on my coffee. because at the end of the day, like, this is for the Manchester United community. This is what I live for. If I hear some news, I come out and I talk to you. Carlos, big up to you, mate. How are you? Good morning, mate. How are you? Good morning, all. Alan as well. Alan. Yeah. Listen, Bri Jane. Oh, good evening from Australia, mate. Oh, Bri. Good evening. Whereabouts in Australia, mate? Are you from Melbourne, Brisbane, Perth, Gold Coast? You let me know. I think it's cricket season right now, isn't it? Wait, hang on. Yeah, it is. It or if Aussie rules, whatever. Yeah. I'm a West Coast Eagles supporter, by the way. So just been away from footy for a while. Daniel Fletcher is saying, "Good morning, Mick. Hope you're well. Chance of striker coming in on a loan." Now, actually, we're going to talk about that as well. So hold my beer, hold my coffee. It's too early for beer because we're going to talk about Marcos Leonardo from Brazil, Boca Brazil, and people are saying good morning, Manlu Tata. I see you, mate. Chai is the winner. Yes, I saw you earlier. Weren't you in that stream with our friend, the Daily Red Devil? I think I was chatting with you, with Kieran, right? So big up. Kieran is doing fantastic. He started his channel 12 weeks ago and he's hitting mad numbers, like, 15K subscribers. So go check out Kieran's channel. We are looking to do some collab as soon as possible. I mean, it's so refreshing to see new United channel popping up and doing well. Like, it's all about collaboration. It's all about family. It's all about this badge at the end of the day because we care. Alan is having espresso. Same as me, mate. Same as me. Listen, Alan, everyone, like, I live on coffee fumes. Everyone that's been watching this channel knows that the rocket fuel that fuels me is coffee. So if you want to buy me, you can see that below there, buy me a coffee. Like, you can see the link there. Buy me a coffee / Mufc Realist TV. You want to buy me a beer, coffee, pizza? It's up to you. It's all donation charity and everything goes back into this channel. As you can see, this new layout, what we have here as well. V Cobra, Mark is back for more. My favorite Trini is here. Yeah. Whereabouts in Trinidad Tobago are you from, my friend? I love your island. Been there twice, to be honest. Absolutely amazing. And I can tell you a funny story, right? Because coming from Europe and you visit, like, when you're coming from a fast-paced environment, you go to a pizza shop, right? You always used to like order pizza for takeaway and takes 10, 15 minutes, mate. I remember clearly. I walked in and said, "I want to have a pepperoni pizza." So no problem, man. And I said, "How long?" 60 minutes, man. And I was like, "You gotta be kidding me." I was watching this guy. He was like, "One pepperoni." 1 minute later, two pepperoni. Don't worry about a thing. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Lee Parker, happy. Yeah, you're happy to wake up to this. I'm happy because I'm gassed up because it's game time. It is game time, and that's what we live for as a family. Stephen Welsh is here. Also, we can buy Amrabat until Donny and Scott McTominay are sold. No, actually, I'm going to break some news here because obviously some people have not thought about the wage bill, how we are managed to save the wage bill. And we might as well talk about right now because we've been waiting on for some reports are saying, well, we're going to ship on Donny. Like, well, if it's, yeah, perhaps Donny goes to Ajax, perhaps, but it's all about the wage bill. At the end of the day, if you remember, Ronaldo is off. So currently, what I've been told is that we have saved about 30, 40 million of the total wage bill. We'll trim the squad. That means that we still have money to trigger for Amrabat. We still have money to trigger for a striker. Um, but the outs is more important to trim the squad because Manchester United has the biggest squad in the whole Premier League. I think we have 35 players registered, and Ten Hag only wants to work with a small squad with 27, 28 maximum. And that's kind of been the Achilles heel, to get rid of, some people call it deadwood, but not wanted players that don't fit his system. So this is what it's. This is where the monies can come from as well, people. Just to let you know, it's not always about the generating the sales. It's about where can you save the money from. Like, it's a balanced scorecard book. Like, if you get rid of, let's say you got rid of David De Gea, right? He was on 250 or something like 200. Crazy, crazy, crazy. You got in on Anna and you're paying him 120. There's your instant budget, right? So I hope you understand this exercise. We have to go. What you? Hey, 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 y'all! Give me a 600% bigger mug. 100%. Yeah, I will send you my address. 100%. Saragon is here. Let's get Amrabat done. Yes, 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 yes. Let's see. Let's see. I heard the Scott is pushing for a move away. Yeah, we're going to talk about that as well. So big up. Look after the team selection today, people. You remember that Harry Maguire was not even at Spurs in London. So that is kind of Eric Ten Hag's way to push them out, to put an ultimatum to his agent. Uh, it's no BS to say when the players came back from the holidays, Ten Hag had meetings to say, you're not part of my plan. They were stripping off Maguire with his captaincy. He had a chat with Stephen Beck, his agent. They had everything set aligned with West Ham. I don't know if the West Ham is still dead or is still waiting to be happening. But of course, there was also by rights, the agent was kind of being a prick to say, look, pay us 15 and we will go extortion. Ten Hag responded, all right, well, we're not going to select your client. He's not going to play. He's not going to even come close to the dressing room. He's going to be with the reserves. Similar, like, what you kind of froze them out. Like, you saw that what PSG did with the, what do you call him? M. Frappe. You know what I mean? And Frappe, speaking about coffee. So, yeah, Bry is also saying, thanks to the person that gifted me 1 month membership. Yes, whoever gifted membership, big up to all of you. I'm totally alone here, so I cannot really monitor them because I am focusing on this chat room, and you guys can see each other in the VR room. You can interact with each other. You know, it's cricket season. What Mark is saying, yes, it is solid, solid. Ethan from Japan. Wow, cool, man. We got a big community. Soldier of Reality. Ethan from Japan. Konnichiwa, ganki desu from Japan. Watashi wa baka desu. I'm stupid. You understood what I said there. Listen, my light is kind of playing off. If you see a little bit of a shadow, I do apologize. But the most important thing is that you hear my voice of reason. Let me see. Morning, your brother Jamie, my pitbull, my personal pitbull, who let their dog out. Woof, woof. That's Jamie Vane. Jamie, be cool and composed. Be nice to the people in the chat room. Moderators, be nice. It's Saturday. Samuel Lockhurst. Oh my God, don't get me started on that. There's a couple of press that I don't stand. There's Lockhurst and who else that likes to make up stories. Saragon, hold my grandpa. Grappa. Yes, your grappa. I know what grappa is. Mr. Ruby, so nice what do you say? So nice of you, sir. Yeah, you're welcome. Trim, whoa, all the way from Norway. Good morgon. Trim, how are you doing, my friend? Trim is one of our earlier followers since we started. Remember 1 year ago, Trim, you came on, I just started the channel. We were absolutely talking gobshite, right? Welcome to join anytime, my friend. I will just share the link, but not today, man. I would love to have you back on 100%. Whoa, you're from Westmorons. Oh, cool, man. It's been a while. I'm so giving up. Live and work in Germany now, what you're saying. Good stuff. Wie geht's? Alles gut, ja? Alles gutes Kaffee zu brauchen, ja. If you understood what I said, that Mick is very linguistic. God. I was just about to kick off the stream and, somebody rang the doorbell, and I didn't open because I was stuck here. I just pressed live and I look out the window, it's Jehovah's Witnesses. That's the worst, trying to convert you to something that you're not. Yeah, yep. Listen, I'm trying to catch up to say hello to all of you. In press conference, Ten Hag said we don't need a new striker. Yes, but what he's supposed to say? He needs. Basically, he was counting on Mason Greenwood and he got shafted, so he needs to go to the market. And we've been widely reporting about Marcus Leonardo, right? Marcus Leonardo was linked to Roma. Roma wanted him, and also a Nottingham Forest. Only remains is Manchester United. They could trigger this deal for 15 million euros. Go back into my video description. It has about 12,000 views. I did a full-on scouting report. Why? But his abilities. It's about 10 minutes long. Go look for it at Marcus Leonardo. If we get that, that'd be astute. He's only 20 years old, but keep in mind that he started his career as Santos in the first debut since he was 16. So he had 4 years of first team football. He's made over 200 appearances, and that is equally to Scott McTominay. And Scott McTominay is 27, 28. So if you're good enough, you're old enough. So let's see. Let's see what you guys are saying. Alex is in the house. West Ham signed a different centre back. I think Harry kind of gave the Hammers a middle finger, to be honest. Yeah. We argued that, the nail has a head and the hammer slaps the head. You know what I'm joking about. Ha ha ha. You need more mods. Mods, I have a lot of mods, but it's early morning, and I do recognize even I am kind of halfway sleeping through this. I do have Jolly Malmin. That's one of my mods as well here, I think. Ten Hag is Jekyll and Hyde type of manager. In the press conferences, he puts, yes, true, he puts out a mask. He's a diplomat. He says everything is fine. He gets backstage and demands Scott McTominay a different monster. Yeah, 100%. That is what it is. Like, what are you supposed to do, right? You're employed by the club. You have a PR Nazis sitting there say, this is what you can say, this is what you cannot say. And if you're sort of observing Ten Hag, he's never going out to, throw his players out of the bus. Everything is hunky dory. Everything is fine. But behind the scenes, yeah, we saw what happened with Cristiano Ronaldo, right? If he can get Cristiano Ronaldo on the bus to Saudi Arabia, rest assured he can get those deadwoods out as well. That's just my opinion. Let's see. Mick, I like the on the screen subscriber counter. Can you set one up likes for say? Yes, I am working on this, Stephanie. I am working, but you know what? The thing is, it's only like, I wish I can be like, 8 minimes. Like, if you remember the Despicable Me's, you have your minions, but it's only me doing all the graphics. I am discovering as we go. I've been, installed some of super chats, membership chats, displaying. It's coming. It's coming. So step by step, we are growing 100%, moving away from the static StreamYard to more dynamic scenes. um, so definitely I'm trying to work out to have the likes count. So until then, Stephanie, you're doing a fantastic job to tell people to like, because that's what you have to do. Like this video, because we live on likes. That's pushing up the algorithm. Ja, du husker. Ja, du husker akkurat, ja. Jag är ganska flink på norsk. Facts. Listen, I'm so behind in this chat room, guys. Please pull down the chat, hit the likes, guys. What's Fatty Donut is saying. Wow, I just don't want to miss out. Like, okay. Sean Woods is here as well. Good morning. Looking forward for Alvaro getting his chance in the first team. You speak my language, Sean. I am super impressed with Alvaro Fernandez in this preseason, and it's one man's dead is another one man's bread, or whatever you can call it. That's what we say in Sweden. So that means that out of fluke accident, same thing happened with Rashford and if you remember Martial back in the days when they got the accident, when somebody was injured, they got the chance and they took it. And that's the thing with the Alvaro as well, right? Luke Shaw is injured and Malacia is injured. We have Diego Dalot. Obviously, Diego Dalot, it's more suited to play on the right instead of the left. But if you look what he did at Milan, he played actually on the left as well. So, but anyway, we need an Alvaro Fernandez, and this is his golden moment. I like what I'm seeing, but it's a little bit of an injury crisis at the moment, guys. Listen, yes, busy guys today, busy. Let's dive right into the story, because that's what we're here for. For you guys to be following this channel, you know that I'm collaborating with the brilliant, Alfredo Pedulla. I was the only channel that had him exclusive, talking exclusively. We're going to dive into that as well. We always said that, keep cool and composed, because the deal has been done through intermediates, while Manchester United's been busy working on the Onana deal, working on Rasmus Højlund deal. Simply not enough personnel. So what you tend to do is to use intermediates such as myself to represent the clubs, to have negotiations, to agree personal terms with Amrabat, which is, according to Alfredo Pedulla, is already done. We're looking at 4.5 million pounds per season in salary. Not a problem. Sofyan Amrabat is not training with the team. Sofyan Amrabat is not part of the squad. That's been widely reported. You all seen it, right? But we've been saying that, and I trust Alfredo Pedulla because he got direct contacts with Fiorentina. He's by the way, diehard Fiorentina fan as well. So he has direct contact with the president and the sporting director. So that's the information that I trust, and that's the information that I'm going with. But also, Fabrizio Romano cannot have everything on the pulse. Like, Fabrizio is reporting on everyone. But Fabrizio is saying here, that was 3 minutes ago, actually 10 minutes ago, that uh, exactly what we've been saying. So here we run. Amrabat is not part of Fiorentina squad. He's denied to. He's been decided to wait for the move until the end of the window. Manchester United priorities to yeah, blah 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 blah. Nothing new from Fabrizio, and this is what we've been saying as well, right? And then at the end of the day, if we scroll down here, this was coming out from Di Marzio as well, which is more Italian based as well, to say they insist that Sofyan Amrabat negotiations with Fiorentina has begun and agreement is very, very soon. Guys, this is absolutely 100% correct. So at the end of the day, like, the information that you receive, it's kind of for you to digest, and how you sort of interpret it, it's up to you, like, how to decide. I trust Demazio 100%. He never comes out and lies. I trust my dear friend Pedulla as well, because he's always been accurate in this window. And when he said to me that, the only thing that could stop this deal, if Manchester United walks away, yeah, they've been flirting with the Amrabat for weeks. Liverpool has called him up 3-4 times, and the story's been the same. No, I promised myself to Manchester United, this is what's going to happen. And then there's been stories in the media creating, oh, we need to sell off Donny, we need to sell off, get some outs. Yeah, 100%. But I just said here as well, people, that Manchester United can still move for players, because the amount of money they save out on the wage bill, you still have 30-40 million that you can utilize for transfers, people. So let that sink in as well. So for me, it's I've been talking to Alfredo this morning as well, and 100% saying that there's direct contacts, because what the intermediates has done is basically lay down the groundwork. There's a formality, meaning that by the time the Manchester United is ready to revisit, it's just a flick of a button, because the intermediates has already done all the groundwork, meaning negotiated the price, 25 plus 5 add-ons, which means euros, not pounds. So even what you saw in the media, that Fiorentina has kind of lowered down the price to 21 million pounds, is not correct. So it's basically 25 plus 5. Now, this negotiation is happening right now as we speak, over the weekend, is imminent. It's not because of the panic button that we have injuries. They might have speeded up the thing, but Ten Hag didn't just sign Mount for the Mount because of the system. In his mind, he had, okay, I have Mason Mount, and part number 2 is to have an Amrabat like. Now, Gravenberch links is the surprise, right? This is something that will booster the overall midfield as a bonus. That it means that if we can get him on a seasonal loan, that is a plus for Ten Hag, because that was something that he didn't plan for. Now, it's true that Liverpool is also chasing, but at the end of the day, who has the pulling power here? Ten Hag, the Rays Gravenberch, or Klopp? If it's a seasonal loan, let me know in the comments below, because, if you think it's Ten Hag, we'll sign him over Klopp, press a 1. If you think it's Klopp, press a 2. 100%. So the thing is that, I'm just trying to say, like, and I've been cool and composed to say that, you know what, this deal is done and dusted. It's been done and dusted for quite a while, but not really formality. Like, we can only see where
shit. Here we
when
go again.
it's up
King
the show.
Rollo super chatted $4.79.
Right, from King
What would
Rollo
you
to
reckon
say,
happened on the last week if
wow,
you had
thank
to
you
bet?
first and foremost. What about
Ins and
this super chat?
outs.
What would you
Appreciate
reckon
your channel
happened
mate. Keep
the
doing what you are
last
doing.
if you had
Sign of the
to bet?
horns.
Ins and outs. Appreciate your channel, mate. Keep doing what you're doing. Big up to you, King Rollo. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I'm gonna answer that, but just my audio went off. Hang on. Yeah. Did you hear a doorbell? Yeah, you did. That's for your super chat, my friend. I'm gonna ask you, what do you reckon happened the last week if you had to bet? I reckon the last week we will see outs. Scott McTominay Harry Maguire and a few more. Donny van de Beek will have a resolution. You know, they're working tirelessly. That's what I've been told as well. I reckon we will get a Sofyan Amrabat in. Surprise, surprise, we might get a Marcus Leonardo in as the number 2 striker. There's a lot of rumors regarding, to get a loan deal for a right back or whatever. It's totally BS. I don't see that happening. But that's just my prediction, though. If we get a Gravenberch on loan, that's a bonus. What do you think? That's what I'm interested in to hear. What do you think, my friend? And King Roller, thank you so much for your donation, my friend. Thank you for your super chat. Big up to you. What's going on in the, what are you guys talking about? Sorted. Yes, I got my audio sorted. What do you say, Lucky C? Manchester United get agreement 22,000 to 24. Yep. That's what it is. But you're quoting pounds. In Italy, they're talking about euros, my friend. Euro, not pound. So, you know what? If you're putting pounds, how much is 22,000 pounds in euros? That's over 30 something, right? Are we talking about in total agreement? Because I was told from the very first get-go, it's 25 plus 5 add-ons. That is what Manchester United are now in direct contacts with Fiorentina, the boss of Fiorentina. There's direct negotiations and contacts to say how we're going to structure this deal now, right? That's what we are going to do. And just to back up again, people, just to back it up, let me just play a little bit of a snippet with my exclusive. Let us all do this as an exercise. Guys, I want to go in straight to talking about exclusive of Sofyan Amrabat. Both me and Alfredo been saying Sofyan Amrabat to Manchester United, no problem, right? But what is the true story, Alfredo, regarding Manchester United? Guys, this I had a exclusive interview when Alfredo came to my channel, just to show his appreciation towards all the support he's been getting on Twitter by all the Manchester United fans, right? Alfredo is an upcoming journalist, but he's been doing that for 20 years, working alongside with Di Marzio and everything. So he's got direct contacts with the most Italian clubs. Go check him out as well on his Twitter. But listen, I just want to play this snippet. It's about 10 minutes long. And just pay attention to what he's saying. And just pay attention what's been going in the ether ever since we had this interview. Oh, this is not working, is it? No.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Joe Santai became a member.
Oh, shit. This is something not working. Somebody became a member. What's going on here? Can we hear this? United. Is he a Manchester United player? Because a lot of intermediate contacts has been taking place, negotiating the fee, personal terms, not a problem. His agent. Can you tell us a little bit more? How close is it for Manchester United, and when do you think he will come to Manchester United?
Allora, il discorso è molto semplice. Lui ha un accordo sull'ingaggio.
So he has an agreement already.
4 milioni e mezzo di euro a stagione.
45 million of euro
So
each season.
Ha avuto 3-4 proposte negli ultimi.
So there's Alfredo confirming that there's already an agreement, 4.55 million per season to play for Manchester United. Can you guys hear this video? Can you see me? Because this is something strange happening on my end. So drop me a comment. I can see this in the chat room. Say if you can see this video, and I will continue, because for me it's frozen, but I can play still. Okay?
20 giorni.
He got 3 or 4 proposals in the last
Arabia
days.
Saudita,
Arabia,
Liverpool,
Liverpool,
Bayern, ma lui ha chiesto ai suoi agenti che vuole aspettare United.
but he asked to his agents to wait for United.
Come si dice in Italia, i cavalli si vedono al traguardo.
Like we say that's an Italian idiom, the good horses arrive at the end.
So he mentioned a very good, impressive comment, and that is good horses always arrive at the end. And he's referring to the white-lipped son, Amrabat.
Significa le trattative dobbiamo vederle fino in fondo.
So we have to wait until the end.
Ma lui vuole soltanto lo United.
But he only wants United.
So everyone is aware of the situation, that he even told the United fan base, you have to wait till the end. He only wants United. Pre-agreements has been made. So let's continue, listen.
E lo United sta facendo delle cessioni, Fred al Fenerbahce, McTominay, Maguire, tutte situazioni che portano lo United a fare il tesoretto, il bottino giusto per fare offerta alla Fiorentina.
So United is releasing some footballs, just a way to collect money for.
So he's also confirming that part of United's priority, there's kind of two phases in this transfer window, or three. The first one was to get Onana over the line, which was the priority for Ten Hag, the goalkeeper. Number two was to get Rasmus Højlund, which was his prime target striker. And then after that, the intermediates are negotiate for Amrabat, which is the second midfielder, right? This is what intermediates has been done. But we are in the phase where Manchester United has to trim the squad as well. That's direct order from Ten Hag as well, because clearly he looked in his first season, he inherited this squad from Van Gaal, from Mourinho, from Ole Ball and everything, and he's trying to get rid of the players that don't fit his playing style. So this is what's been taking time, and it's been frustrating that Harry Maguire kind of cock-blocked the deal. Like, they had an agreement with place with West Ham 30, 45 also for McTominay with West Ham. So we will see. This is going to be a very interesting week. All right.
For Fiorentina?
Sì, for Fiorentina. Mi hanno chiesto in tanti nelle ultime 48 ore, ma è vero che anche la Juventus vuole Amrabat?
It's true that Juventus wants Amrabat.
In questo momento la Juventus non sta facendo trattative con la Fiorentina per Amrabat?
That's not true. Fiorentina is not having some deals or agreements with Amrabat.
Piace molto ad Allegri?
Allegri likes him a lot.
Ma questa operazione non si chiude soltanto se il Manchester United decide di non chiuderla.
But if Manchester United doesn't decide to end or to sign, it won't be like that.
Amrabat prenderà in considerazione altre proposte soltanto se il Manchester United lo libererà.
So if Manchester United is going to release him, only in this case is going to consider other offers.
Ma in questo momento non è accaduta una cosa del genere.
But for the moment we are still waiting.
E quindi dobbiamo aspettare che lo United chiuda delle cessioni per poi pensare a fare due acquisti, un difensore centrale.
So let's wait for United, because that's going to release something, and then United is probably doing is buying.
So when she's talking about the translator, if you can't hear her, so she's basically saying release something. That means get rid of some players. But plan B here is also that even if we can't get rid of Scott McTominay, even if we can't get rid of Maguire, etc., it's not a panic station. That means that you can still go out and sign new players, because of if you balance the wage bill, you're still not breaching FFP. Apparently, we have done a massive cut, about 40-50 million pounds that could be used for the transfer window. Plus, we are playing Champions League. Plus, we finished third, so there is money in the kitty.
Centrale e un centrocampista.
One striker and one midfielder.
So he's saying Manchester United is looking for one striker and one midfielder. That tells me that Manchester United's priority is not to go in for a Maguire replacement. That tells me that they negotiating Johnny Evans as a fifth choice centre back, and the deals for Todibo and Pavard was not, was kind of the emergency, but it's not really what Ten Hag wants. He wanted his prime target was Kim Min-jae, but they were not ready yet for the funds, right? Because the prime target for them was to go for the striker, go for the Nana, and at the last, the Kim Min-jae. So the Kim Min-jae situation to Manchester United was actually on, but in the wrong priority list. So unfortunately, we missed out on Kim Min-jae, but there'll be plenty of opportunities to go in the January window if we get new ownership to get a centre-back that Ten Hag really, really wants, a quality centre-back. Because, I don't know, Varane maybe has got 2 more years left, but until then, we are covered, according to my opinion. Now, we've seen that Luke Shaw is gone now. Of course, that's a little bit panic, but we have Lindelof that can play there, right? So Ten Hag rather play, trust me, he'd rather play Lindelof. He'd rather put in even Dalot there as a centre-back, or, put Aaron Wan-Bissaka as a centre-back than play Maguire, because he doesn't trust Maguire. And the fact that he's giving a contract to Johnny Evans tells the story the Maguire is not coming closer. Woo! It must be that in the next couple of days, Amrabat will be a Manchester United player. There will be like, done deal, right? Or what do you think? Now the money is coming.
Vedrà del Manchester.
Amrabat.
Sì.
Ripeto, soltanto il Manchester United può decidere di rinunciare.
Only Manchester United can decide to stop it or to
E il
have
Manchester United non ha rinunciato da Amrabat.
For the moment, he has not said anything about it.
Per Ten Hag è fondamentale avere Amrabat.
But for Ten Hag, it's very important to have Amrabat.
In questo momento non ci sono stati contatti tra Fiorentina e United.
So there we have it. Like, this is Amrabat is Ten Hag's first choice signing in the midfield. It's always been. Ten Hag raised Amrabat from Utrecht, gave him his first debut in the first team in Utrecht in the Eredivisie. He's been following Amrabat's development because before Ten Hag became a manager, he was a scout. That's why you see he's scouting players, right? But at Ajax he had Overmars, so they worked in pairs. So they never sort of went out to say like, okay, what do you think, Overmars? Yeah, this is a good one. This fit my system. Let's go, right? So this is the synergy how he worked well with the recruitment at Ajax, because they were always working in a Overmars, Ten Hag, and then you have Van der Sar. That was the successful triangle. Because they did successful recruitment from the grassroots leagues, from the South American leagues. They got Licha, they got Antonio dos Santos, and obviously he's been scouting this Brazilian wonder kid, which is Marcos Leonardo. So now you kind of understand where he comes from, people. So Ten Hag has always said, Amrabat is my first priority. I've done my analysis. He's going to fit well if I have a Mason Mount playing high up, as if we're going to play 2 number 8s or 2 number 10s. Amrabat is definitely the key position to play alongside with the Casemiro. He might play 4 in the midfield. We see. So if Manchester United, this deal can only fall through if Manchester United walks away. And now we're seeing solid reports, and I have exclusive that Manchester United have started direct negotiations with Fiorentina. So I do expect this to move very quickly, barring the intermediates has already done all the groundwork. Personal terms has already been agreed. It's just a matter of a couple of days. That's all I can say. That is my personal opinion, but I want to hear what you say, people. I want to hear what you say. And sorry if I've been missing out the chat room, but let's just continue and let's have a dialogue. Let's have a dialogue. I will remove this from the stage. I remove this also from the stage. And yeah, I do apologize. I'm going to stop sharing the screen here. And I'm going to remove myself this on the stage as well. Let's go to here. Let's go to the newsroom to see what's going on there. Stop sharing screen. Yeah, sorry about this. I'm messing up, people. I am messing up. Listen, bear with me. Bear with me. New software. What am I doing here? Bear with me. Share screen. Where's the share screen? I might as well just share screen because I love that Amrabat picture. Yeah, let's have Amrabat on there. Cool. Guys, let me know what you think. That's the breaking story for today. It's been lovely talking to you. There's about 142 in the chat room. The chat room is going, speeded up the mic, then 12 pack of coffees, and you know what I mean. What you guys are saying, please. I heard something because I set up something. Somebody became a member. As soon as somebody becomes a member, you have text to speech, but it didn't display. So bear with me. 3 signings in. Let me see. Yes, Mark is saying 3 signings in: Leonardo, Amrabat, and Gravenberch loan. That's exactly how I see it too. That's the way. If I'm gonna make a bet, I'm not a betting man. I play it safe, right? But if you don't risk, if you don't take risk, you don't drink champagne. That's what my old man used to say. But that's my prediction as well. Let me know what you think as well. Let me know, because listen, guys. Wow. Alan is here as well. Glazes out. Facilitators out. Guys, there's a peaceful protest today. If you're match going fans, please, guys, support 1958. Support United against the Glazers. Have a sit down. Bring out your cameras. make it louder, because Sky Sports and all them is going to do like an interviews, and there's no way they can cut this out if you have flares and banners and singing the songs, right? Jamie Vane is saying Gravenberch should be alone with an option to buy. 100%. I totally agree. Yeah, Leonardo will be bidding 15 million euros. It can lead up to 2025 with add-ons. When you're talking about add-ons for a young striker like that, you can be 15 minutes base, and then you can come to an agreement like, and silly, like, add-ons with KPIs, key performance indices of achievable things. It's Gravenberg, yes. Goed, fit gato is Gravenberg. King Roller is coming in with an uppercut with a super chat. Where do you get confidence with,
Oh shit. Here we go again.
King Rollo super chatted $1.85. Where do you get the confidence about Leonardo?
See, the overlay is working. Wow. Did you guys hear that? Like, yes, where do I get the confidence about Leonardo? Well, King Rolo, to be honest, if you haven't followed my channel, I have several years working as an intermediate, and I worked in the grassroots leagues, so I do have connections regarding that one as well. So I do speak to the market, and this is how I keep my ears on the ground. I'm confidence based that I know that Ten Hag is looking to recruit players from the grassroots leagues. This has been his formula also with when he worked in Ajax. He recruited in Licha. He recruited in Anthony Dos Santos from the grassroots leagues. He recruited many, many players. And this is, for me, a different approach, because this excites me, right? We don't always go for the clear and obvious, like, for the superstar signings, but we are recruiting the players that can be the next superstar signings. So if you go and look at Marcus Leonardo's outputs and stats he's been doing, I think he scored like 16 goals this season.
Shit. Here we go again.
Mark N., Mufc fan, Trinidad and Tobago, became a member.
Mark became a member. Big up. You can all hear it. Thank you, Mark, for becoming a member. Yeah, so that's how I'm getting my confidence, mate. So big up for Mark for becoming a member. I just give you an applause. And thank you for the super chat donation. So I hope that explains. Karen Reed, I heard that. That's brilliant, Mick. Oh, yeah, so you can hear it. Cool. All right, so it's working, right? So basically, I set up a new settings in the studio. I'm using a total different software. So whenever you are super chatting, you will get a shout out. You will see the animation. And, I didn't know that this was working, and it will be a readout as well, shout out. And it's not my voice, because I'm a little bit dyslexic. So it's pretty cool that somebody can read out my super chats. Big up to you. Well done, mate. Well done, Mark. And yes, 100%. Thank you for becoming a member. Amin, email, V Cobra. Yes. Oh, yeah, please. Can you unblock me, please, says Amin Ismail. Yes. Moderators in the house, please do so. Well, I do have a virtual assistant, basically. So I don't miss your super chats. I don't miss if you become a member. I don't miss if you donate a coffee. I can see everything here right on the stage. Guys, today, me and Jarvis, as back as per usual, doing the warm-up and stretch-up to build up the mood in front of the game. I haven't set up the stage of yet, but usually we go live 1 hour and 15 minutes before the line. Actually, just before the lineup comes out. Because what we do is to gas it up, we rock it up, we stretch together, we build up the anticipation, and then we discuss about the game, and then we break the lineup together, and then together we it's a little bit of a call-in. You can call in after, and then we can sort of have a discussion what we think will be a lineup. But guys, according to my hunch, I'm not sure what the starting 11 will be, but it could look like something like this. All right. Shaw is injured, right? You will agree with me that, right? So who's gonna, play against? Let me know what you think. Who will play in Shaw's position? Do you reckon it's gonna be a Dalot, or do you think it will be a Alvaro Fernandez? Press 1 for a Dalot and press 2 for Alvaro Fernandez. Yeah, you should apply to become a striker, what Lord Voldemort is doing. Jeff Steele, g'day, mate, from down under. Jeff Steele was gifted a membership. Big up, get Jeff Steele, become a member. Thank you. Thank you, Jacobayo. You guys are amazing, amazing community. Thank you for donating, for becoming a member. We are a very positive community. We've been only operating for about, how long? 1 year since I started this channel. It's been crazy. We are almost close to 16,500 with a goal for 20,000. People, tell people to join if you want positive reinforcement. If you're tired of the clickbaity stuff, if you're tired about the negativity, because we like to provide logic and reason, voice of reason, and we like it to be real. Like, we allow you to be you, have opinion, have your say, and at the end of the day, we hope to make your day. That's it. Like, Garnacho won't start today. No, I don't think so. Sanchez false number 9. Oh, can we make a joke, Mark? False number 9. How about false number 5? You get my joke, right? False number 5, Harry Maguire will not even make the bench. But keep an eye on the bench. If you see Scott McTominay and Harry Maguire there, then we're screwed. Anyway, Kenny Fan TV, fans need to start boycotting the games to hurt the ownership. There's a lot of ways we can do it, people. Big up, Jacko. Big up for you. Big up, Mick. Niall Kane is in the house. Big up, Niall Kane. Long time I haven't seen you, my friend, but big up to you. I like to read out everyone. Am I missing somebody? God, Jesus, what an energy. Al Mac is in the house as well. Get up. False number 8. Al Mac, how you doing, mate? How you doing? There's so many people that are recognized from other streams as well. David Nice just became a member as well. Whoa. Thank you, David Nice, for becoming a member as well. Guys, big up. You are just the sickest community, the most trim. What do you say? Mount will play. No. Of course, Mount is not playing, mate. He's injured. That's the thing, right? 4 p.m. is for me is the 3. Yeah. Deutschland 3 p.m. Well, listen, I'm sitting in Sweden, so we are on the same time frame, my friend. So yeah, 3 p.m. game, 4 p.m. Yes, yeah, I think so. I'm trying to do the maths. I'm tired. I had 3 hours of sleep. 10 a.m. Australian time for kickoff. Oh my God, guys, you're the troopers. Listen, like I can only say one thing, right? I remember because I spent like 6 months in a year, I spent in Thailand, right? So for me to do like, pre-match and post-match, I'm looking at 7 a.m. bedtime. So if the game kicks off at 3 a.m. in the morning, it's a totally different ball game, right? And you guys down under as well, 12 a.m. Some people in US, the hardcore fans, like they stay up in the morning, win, lose or draw. Like, we support the clean. You're the hardcore fans, guys. Time zone in Australia. How lives in Australia? Yes. So we have a couple of Aussies in the house. Mick used to live in Perth, WA, for 10 years. Yeah. Yep. Mick, you streaming it? I am in. Cool, man. Cool. Pranny, I don't think. Okay. Pranny saying, I don't think Eric Ten Hag played McTominay against Spurs to show the board that, yeah, absolutely. No matter how bad it's going for the team, because he won't let McTominay look like a fool. Yeah, there's a sign up. This is the sign you can look out for, right? If McTominay is not on the bench, if he's not playing, they don't want to play him to injure them. You know what I mean? You don't want to be like, taking a risk. Guys, you've been absolutely smashing. You've been absolutely adorable. Thank you so much for supporting us. Thank you. Without David, thank you. David Nice just become a member as well, mate. Wow. I don't know how many memberships were you gifting out, like, because if you do gift up memberships, I think it will automatically distribute, like, I'm confident. David Nice, Manchester born and bred. Off to the game in 20 minutes. We've seen it all. We won the law. We're Manchester United and we never stop. Big up to you. I am so envious. I haven't been to a game for 6-7 years. I refuse to feed the Glazers. But if you're going, your season ticket, join the. Are you gonna, Dave? Are you gonna be part of this sit down support? You know, give, please. You know, we're doing the post match reaction. I'd love to hear from you afterwards. Like, you know, Angie, no worries. Angie, one of our biggest supporters and moderators. You know, good morning to you, Angie. Thank you for all the support, Angie. Thank you for all the gifts and donations to bought me a coffee. Guys, you're just amazing. Right? Angie, you're amazing. You're a darling. Thank you so much. You know, this is Sayonara as Amrabat is incoming. Don't worry if you came in late. You can always watch it in match of the day. David is saying 100% yes, you're staying. That protest for me as well. Shout it out loud. You know, wave those banners. Let them know that they are not wanted. It's time to go. Nice. Goldbridge is a knob. Oh, I'm not gonna. Dude, you made me say that. I don't slate other content creators. Because I know how it works. You know, at the end of the day, you choose what you want to watch, right? I do respect other content creators because it's hard work. But yeah, I get your point, mate. It's never gonna stop, never ever gonna stop. 100%. Alien Tenor Peter is in the house, is also going to the game. He's setting up for 12:30. Maybe you guys can hook up together and just swap numbers and stuff like that. David and Peter, take some nice photos, send it to me. Join the Instagram Telegram group, because there's where everyone is going after the stream. We have a massive growing, the most positive Telegram group as well. To join the Telegram group, just go in the video description. You will see a direct link and join. Everyone is there, Angie, Alien Tenno, everyone is there, So 100%, guys. Liam Parker is saying, born Mancunians, North Manchester lad. This mustard. Ricky from United Stand is starting to get delusional. I cannot lie. Yes, Kenny, but that's Ricky for you. It's funny. I'm telling you now. Marshall, I'm telling you now. Bring back, what was his favorite player? That was Juan Mata. Juan Mata, they didn't have legs. And Elanga is having an argument about Elanga as well. Now, big up for all you. Morning, Scotty at the wheel. Marcus Leonardo next. It's going to be a very exciting week, but we are here for the game, 100%. The Glazers made their decision regarding the takeover. Yes, they have, I think. You've seen snippets to come down the fan. More people to join the protest, the better, 100%. Joe Santai say Maguire was a false number 9. That's terrified to hear. Yeah, guys, thank you for joining in. Thank you for this stream. You've been lovely. It's been amazing. It's amazing. 158, 100, 200. How many likes do we have? Please don't forget to smash the like. You guys can see each other. You can see the chat room. Get those likes up before we close the shop. Can we get over 100 likes? Great show. Thank you. Well, what are you saying, Angie? I can't watch any channel if Ricky's on. Yeah, Ricky's a legend, though. Listen, we'll be back later on. We in Jarvis. We're going to rock it up. We're going to stretch and warm. Join us for that show. We'll post up the link later on. I'm just going to take a little bit of break, take my dog out for a walk, and then we will do the post-match reaction with Jay Daly and myself. Jay Daly used to be on the stand. Now he's a regular with us. Guys, big up for all of you, for everyone that's going to the game. Enjoy, shout our Glazers out, stay for the protest, be beautiful, love each other, and don't be angry on each other. Be united. That's what we are, people. It's been Mick Ruby here for Mufc Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials. See you later, guys. Bye for now.
That's all, folks.
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching Mufc Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.